Hello everyone, I'm Enrique Won and I'm your writing and rhetoric instructor. I'm very happy to have you here with me this module, and I'm recording this video today as a sort of a welcome tour video. If you apply the sequence that I'm giving you here in the video, if you apply the same sequence every week, you're going to be in great shape. Every Monday, you're going to be receiving an infographic like this one. In this infographic, I'm giving you the sequence that you should follow every day. And I have a maxim in my class that you have to avoid procrastination. If you follow my sequence, my daily sequence, you would see that it's not so much. You'll see that the work won't pile up at the end, and then you won't feel overwhelmed. For example, I'm suggesting here that on Monday you were supposed to read the syllabus, you were supposed to explore the different tabs of the course, getting acquainted with the different navigation bars. Since our class is very interactive, you need to know exactly where everything in the course is. And in case you're in doubt, we have a video conference tomorrow, Wednesday, and in this video conference we can clear all the doubts. And on Tuesday, which is today, you have to read the planner, you have to locate the study material for the first week, and then you have to read the 2 learning objects, where I summarize the important information that you have to study, that you have to study this week. On Wednesday, we have the first video conference, which is tomorrow at 4. In case you have a conflicting schedule, you shouldn't worry, because I'm going to be giving you the link to the recording so you can watch the recording and then post questions in case you have questions on a special link that I will create in the following section of the course. By Thursday, you gotta have all your personal introductions with your videos and your narratives, and by Friday you should be receiving my feedback, and the end of the first activity is on Friday at 23:55. So you have to have your narrative, you have to have your video, and once you submit your narrative, I'm going to send it back to you with my comments and my feedback, and then you can use my comments to write the first writing assignment, which is personal narrative with pictures, and you have to load it to the writing assignment 1 folder. You have the instructions already posted on the writing assignment section in the writing assignment folders. This is what you have to do every Monday. Check the infographic that I'll be sending you. So you got the infographic already, and so the first thing that you got to do is come to the syllabus and content section here, and all the contents are organized by weeks. In the first week, the first thing you got to do is read the planner. In the planner, you have the instructions and the schedule. You have the description of what you have to read. For example, in this first week, you have to read the learning object 1, which is the need for rhetoric and writing, which are the pillars of the course, the fundamentals of the course, understanding what rhetoric means. And you gotta understand that this class is not an ESL course. It's not a simple writing class either. This is a writing and rhetoric class, meaning that using rhetoric to communicate effectively, to use different tools and strategies and devices to be effective and to be efficacious. And so this is the first learning object, the need for rhetoric and writing, and then you have to read the second learning object, which is the writing process. And in this learning object, I'm giving you my most important maxim, which is we are all potential writers. You don't need to be a genius to be a good writer if you apply the right process. So I'm not expecting to have geniuses sitting on your end, but I'm expecting you to use the procedures and the process that I'm explaining in the writing, in the learning object. name the writing process, beginning with writing, rewriting that implies doing annotated critical reading, using rewriting techniques, rewriting to generate ideas, rewriting to organize ideas before you actually sit down and write whatever you have to write in this course. And this is what you need to do in the first week. Read the first 2 learning objects, and also you have here the different activities. We have a video conference tomorrow. The video conference is at 4. In case you have a conflicting schedule, you shouldn't worry about that, because I'm going to give you the link to the recording, and then you can watch the recording later. If you're in doubt after watching the recording, you can post questions on the forum link. I'm going to create a special forum to clear doubts about the class. We also have a first writing assignment, which is a multimodal personal narrative. This personal narrative is the same narrative that you load in to your forum section, the personal introduction forum. And here, what you need to do is, after you post your narrative with your pictures, I'm going to send back to you a commented version of your narrative, and then you're supposed to fix mistakes in case you have any. And then after that, you should load that same narrative to the first writing assignment folder, which is writing assignment 1, the person. We also have a quiz, the need for rhetoric and writing as a process, and then this is, we always have 2 dates, the end date and the due date, which is always on Saturday at 23:55, but then you have an extension, day of grace, which is the end date. After Sunday at 23:55, there's no chance for you to complete this. So the due date is always on Saturday, and then the end date with no penalty would be on Sunday. But my word of advice is that you take the attendance earlier in the week. In my class, all these quizzes have multiple attendance. In some cases, they have as many as 10 attendance. The idea that I'm trying to give you here is that what's important is not the grade. I don't care about the grade, I just care about your understanding of the concept. So the more you try, the better off you get. And then you also have self-assessments every week, which are non-evaluated, but I always can tell when you do the self-assessment. I have access to the reports tool of D2L. So this is basically what you have in the first week. I'm going to come back here to the syllabus and contents, first week, and then you have here, I'm going to open the first learning object for you to see the need for rhetoric and writing, and this is the learning object. The learning object is an interactive object where I summarize the information. I always introduce the learning object with a video. In some cases, I invited professors from the university to introduce the video, and in most of the cases, I did the video for you. But here you have the theory of the course. As I explained in the email that I sent you yesterday, you don't need to buy any book. You have all the material here loaded. So this is the way I organize my class. So my recommendation today is that you check all these tabs over here. You check all these tabs over here, syllabus and contents, actividades, for example here, and you have the Dropbox with all the writing assignments, with all the different folders. The folders are going to be opening every week. For example, writing assignment 1 is the one that is available to you now. And the quizzes, you have all the quizzes here. And remember, as I said, you have many attempts for these quizzes. I'm using the word quiz for lack of a better word. I would like to call them exercises, simple exercises with an evaluation. They are worth 10% of your grade, but remember, you can always score the highest grade because you have 10 attempts in many cases. So this is basically what you need to do. Now you're supposed to come to the forum, the personal introduction forum, and I posted here my video and my narrative, and the idea that you watch my video and my narrative and then use it as an example this is what I'm expecting you to do this week. So please take action soon. Start working on your narrative and on your video, and post your videos as soon as possible, because your partners are going to be relying on this video to get to know you and then to write the comments on your videos. So this is basically the way the class works. It's very simple. I'm always here. We have 7 hours difference because I don't live in Ecuador. I'm just an email away. If you send an email before 4 p.m. your time in Ecuador, you should be getting an answer when you wake up the following day. So I'm inviting you to all come to my first live session, and hopefully if you are in doubt about anything in the course, we can clear all these doubts tomorrow. So thank you so much, and I'm very happy to have you here. You see that you can enjoy my class the way I do. Thank you.